Taurus, welcome. Madam will see you now. So Taurus, what's gonna happen now is we're gonna have reading. This reading will be for roughly a week from now, more or less. That might involve the events that are already happening, or they will be happening. Something about that. If there's something that can't be finished within a week, please use your own discretion to understand it. I will be showing you here some pictures and saying some words about these pictures, and these words and pictures will make up stories. And I will be telling you the stories the only way I know how to tell stories, and you will be understanding these stories the only way you know how to understand stories. And it doesn't necessarily mean that it will be one and the same way, because we are all humans with our own experiences and understand things the way we understand them based on these experiences that are different for everybody. I would also like to point out that it is not possible to predict future with pieces of paper with pictures in them. This is not why we're here. We're here because these pieces of paper with pictures in them can trigger some chain of thoughts, some associations that would set you in a certain frame of mind that will influence your actions going forward and help you achieve something, or maybe point out something that you were missing out from the picture that you have of a situation. It works like this: you see here something that you like and would like to have as part of your life, and in this case you say, yeah, that's my story, and it becomes part of your story. You see here something that you don't like and don't want to have as part of your story. You just forget all about it, ignore all thoughts about it, and it will, with time, just disappear into nothingness. That's how it works. If you would like to say thank you for the reading, you can hit the like button, you can subscribe to the channel, you could share the video, the channel, recommend it to somebody. You can buy me a coffee, there's a link in the description below. If you don't feel like any of this but still would like to say thanks, please just do something good in the world around you. Be nice to people, make people happy, make people smile, just do some good in this world. This is a perfectly fine way of expressing gratitude to me for this reading. If you have some negative stuff that you would like to get off your chest, there's a dislike button. Feel free to click it. Alright, Taurus, let us have a look what we have in store for you. Shall we? We have the Temperance, we have the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. It means that you will be selecting the true balance over something that seems like balance. True justice, true truth, or something that just seems like this. We have Nine of Cups, we have Flexible, we have Fishes, and Clover. And I think it will be by happy coincidence, and maybe because of some happy events in your life that will happen for you, that you will be finally realizing that something wasn't actually the status quo, that something wasn't actually the true balance of powers or energies or whatever it is, and you will discover the true balance. So to give you an example, because it might seem too cryptic, for example, there was a situation where everybody thought that it is a fair situation, let's say, to people who split the responsibilities between them. And it seemed fair, even though it wasn't. And thanks to this situation, it will be corrected, and the balance of these responsibilities will be distributed in the correct way. Okay, interesting. We have Ace of Pentacles, we have the Emperor, we have Seven of Wands in the reverse, you need to stop refusing help from somebody who can help you. You might be refusing the help because you think it might be too much effort for them or something. It is not. If somebody is offering you help, it means they can afford to help you, and you should stop refusing it. Chop wood, crossroads, and house. Yes, it comes from a good place. It's not someone who has some alternative agenda by offering these. They don't try to make you indebted to them. They don't try to... they offer you help because they can help you. And it won't be in any way too much for them. So, it might be help with something that you've been struggling for a while with, and now you have the choice, either accept it or not. It might be something that would benefit you in terms of finance, might be benefiting you in terms of search for a new home, a new house, in terms of health or finance. So it's okay to accept this help. It's a good opportunity, and this person isn't really getting poor or anything if they help you with it. We have the Ten of Swords in the reverse. We have the Hangman. We have the Five of Wands in the upright. We have the Milk and Honey. We have the Sun and the Stars. Things are looking good for you, Taurus. Things are really looking good for you. It's a good situation, and also with the Nine of Cups here, it looks like you're having a very good time right now. Everything is it's not that everything is fine, but everything is working out for you. And there might be people who are a little bit jealous, and you will notice it. You'll notice it because it might be, I don't know why I always get these haters for Tauruses. So if there's a particular Taurus listening to me, hey there are people in your life that you thought maybe about removing them from your life, but you didn't, and they're still there. And now that you have this streak of luck in your life, that this time where everything's working out in your favor, these people are getting jealous. And I think this time you finally realize it, because before that you maybe didn't really want to to accept that these people are not really there to support you, but to do the opposite. But right now you will finally realize that these people are up to no good in regards to you. Okay, what else? We have the Princess of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Strength in the reverse. We have Come to the Edge. We have the Heart and the Bouquet. It's pretty much the same as the situation where I told you that you have to accept the help from someone. There's someone who's offering not only help. I don't know if it's the same person or not the same person. It might be different people. It might be the same, just applied to a situation. But there's also a person who's offering you their heart. I don't know if it's in a romantic way or just a friendly sort of way. Maybe it's somebody who's offering their friendship and support. And you need to learn to accept it. Because it looks to me like you used too much to rely on your own strength, on your own abilities. And when you cannot do it, you also cannot rely on somebody else because you think you should be an equal to the person who's helping you to be able to repay. But it doesn't work like this, because if we help someone, then we are in a position of power, and it's normal. And with time this can change, and you will be in a position of power and able to help them. But it can be at the same time it can be, but in this case, it clearly looks like you feel like you're not in a position of power, and you don't think that you can accept this help, this extended offer of friendship and affection. And you need to learn to relearn about these things and learn to accept it when you're not in a position of power. It's okay to do it. You're lucky. They have a pure heart. It's a really genuine offer. For you, it's something completely new. It's dangerous. For you, it's really like coming to the edge of the situation because you're not in a position of power right now. But it is okay, and you should learn it. Accepting help is not weakness. We have the 10 of Pentacles in the reverse, the Chariot in the reverse, the 7 of Pentacles in the upright. Hesitance. We have to the sea, we have the storks and the tree. You're ready for a step here. It might be as in accepting the help, the friendship, the love that's being offered to you. It may be something else. It is also about you being ready to begin a new chapter in your life. Whatever it might be, maybe starting a new job, maybe taking a relationship to a new level, getting married or having kids or starting a family, I don't know. Maybe starting your own business or expanding your own business. It's all about the next chapter that would potentially bring you success and material stability and stuff like that, but you're not doing it, and you're contemplating it, and you don't know whether you should do it or not. And I can't answer this question for you. I don't think anybody can ask, so it's just describing the situation for you. And in case you were wondering what's going on, this is what's going on. We have the 7 of Cups, we have the 6 of Wands in the reverse, we have the 5 of Swords in the upright. I think you're overwhelmed and with the number of choices in front of you, with number of possibilities, how the situation can evolve, and you're not sure what to do. Observer. Yes, you're standing there, you just, you're looking at each and every possibility, and it's okay, but I think you're being too cautious. It's like clouds and anchor, and you're anchored in these clouds, anchored in this observation mode, anchored in avoiding trouble and not doing anything. And I think you're missing out on stuff while you're contemplating all the possibilities. I think you should do something. I mean, it's easier said than done. I mean, especially for me, like I'm just sitting here with these cards and telling you should do something. But I think this hesitance, it looks like it's been going on for a while. Or maybe you just decided that you will spend some time just contemplating stuff and deciding. I think the longer you do it, the more possibilities you're missing. So that's what I'm seeing here. We have the Queen of Wands. It looks like Sophia Loren to me. We have Justice in the reverse. I think you're creating your own justice, your own laws. We have the 8 of Wands. You're telling somebody how you see the situation should evolve. Poised. Let me have a look. A cross and a ship. Yes, I think at the end you will come to a conclusion, and I think maybe here it's really like you're trying to evaluate things and to make up your mind as to what you really want, because you have a lot of opportunities, you have a lot of possibilities, but you don't really know which of them you really want to have in your life. And this is making up your mind what you really want and communicating to yourself in the first place what it is. And after you do it, you have this little, well, not a pause per se, it's more like you will be finally able to put into words, like in concise sentences, what exactly it is that you want from life. And it will be something that you know will be good for you, that will suit you. You will create your own laws, you will create your own reality with this. And then when you do it, you will be done hesitating, you will be sure about it, and you will formulate it. And then you will kind of, okay, I decided. Time to make it true. So it's the last bunch of cards here, so I can't tell you how it's going to happen, but you will come to the conclusion at last. So yeah, Taurus, to summarize it all, things are looking good for you. As in, not that everything's fine and you're like winning lottery every week or something, but the circumstances, the people are right for you, to help you, to support you, to make things work for you. There's maybe one person, maybe several people who are there to offer you support, offer you their friendship, offer you their affection, love maybe. You need to learn to accept it without feeling indebted to them. Because when somebody offers you, yes, sometimes there are people who have their own agendas, but sometimes people offer you help because they can afford it. Of course, use your own discretion, but from these people, I really see, if you see a person who looks strong, who looks like they have the means to help you, and you know that they have the means to help you, it's okay to accept their help. It's okay to accept also people's affection, because even if you're not in a position to repay them now, maybe you're too overwhelmed with something that you don't have like the mental energy to return their affection, it's still okay to accept it, because they're there for you and you will be able to repay them later if you want. But right now, these people are in your life at this moment to offer you help. And your task is to learn to accept this help. There's also a moment of hesitation where you try to make up your mind what it is that you want to do, because it is a time for you to make some progress in your life, start a new chapter, develop something to get on a new level, maybe a business or a career or a relationship or whatever it may be. And you have many possibilities how to do it, many ways, many ideas maybe, and you don't really know what to choose. And I think if you do it too long, you might miss out on some things. Doesn't mean that I want to set you under pressure, because don't rush into stuff. But just be aware that you don't have eternity to make the choice. And at the end you will make it, and it will be on your terms, which is the best way it can turn out. It will be on your terms, and you will also communicate in the first place to yourself and then to the world that you are making this decision on your terms. You're creating your own law of the universe to make it work for you. And this will be the beginning of this new chapter for you. It will start with you communicating clearly to everybody around and yourself this is how things are going to be now for me. I decided it to be like this, and so it is. So yeah, Taurus, I think it's a very powerful reading for you. All the best, and Madame will see you again.